Today on The Real.
It's an all-new The Real.
With a whole new look. So we think you should get in on it too. With our first makeover of the season.
You look great.
Plus, our favorite game ever returns. Take it off! And from Ballers, Omar Miller.
On The Real.
Hello, Style File office. Okay, bye. Ladies, gather around. We have our assignment of the day. This is Myra. She is a 25-year-old EMT and needs our help ASAP stat. Got it. It says here that she wears the same uniform every day and is fed up with her hair. She hasn't had a cut, you guys, in over 10 months and has never switched up her style. She's way too young to be stuck in a rut and needs a change, like I said, ASAP. She's counting on us to make this happen. No, we cannot let Myra down.
Nope.
No. Okay. So she's backstage with the Slay Squad right now, and the transformation is beginning. I'm so excited. Now, we have some business to attend to, but we will see you very soon, Myra. Ladies, let's start the show. This is our
So let's do this. Let's get right to it. Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton has had a rough week after nearly fainting at the 9/11 memorial in New York City over the weekend. Very scary. And her camp later revealed that she was diagnosed with pneumonia. Now, her communications director acknowledged that they should have let the press know sooner about Secretary Clinton's condition. And in an article in Time, Ambassador Wendy Sherman commented on why women seem to consistently work through sickness and pain. Sherman said, working women have known for decades that even when you're sick, you work, and that she herself had brokered Iranian nuclear deals with a ruptured tendons and a broken nose. I mean, is she a boxer or what?
What was she doing?
A broken nose.
And some broken ribs.
I'm like, that's more than an ambassador, okay?
Yeah.
But you know what? This has become more than a political issue. Instead, it's a woman's issue.
Yes.
And, you know, I want to say that as women, see, what men don't realize is that from the time you're a teenager, you deal with something called a cycle.
Yes.
And that cycle, whether it may not be painful, for some it is, for some it's not, we just learn to deal with it, and we deal with it through all our lifetime. So we get a little cold or a broken nose, we still going to work. That's just what we do. That's what we do.
I agree that women are some of the most resilient, strong humans out there. But I wonder, is it just women? Because I'm going to be real, it goes on both sides of the coin. I've always thought that it's a socioeconomic thing because I grew up poor, and when you have a certain fundamental need for money, you don't know what a sick day is.
Exactly.
You go to work because you don't know what's going to happen with that paycheck if you don't come in and take it.
That is true.
For real.
Very true.
To this day, if I'm sick, and you guys will forgive me, but if my nose, unless my head is not attached, I will be sitting here accepting my paycheck.
So will I.
You know what I mean?
So will
Right?
I.
You too?
Absolutely.
I have to say, I've never experienced just the strength of being a mother when you're sick and a mother.
Oh,
because
my
there's no
gosh.
days off when you're a mom and you're sick. Remember
That's
when
work.
I had bronchitis here?
Yeah.
I couldn't go to work, but
Yeah.
I was nursing my daughter. I had to go home and I had to pump and still feed my child.
Yeah.
There was no time to just like, relax and
Rest.
and rest. But I don't know, I just think women naturally are G's because we go through
We're such G's.
We go through, like you said, G's. I know it's like a 2000, like early 2000 term, but seriously,
Yeah,
we
gonna have to
rock.
get you up on the term.
Hey.
A G.
Okay, Lonnie, fine. But y'all know what I meant.
Yeah.
But,
We
I
rock.
want to piggyback on what you said because you dealt with a pregnancy while doing a show.
Yeah.
And you did it like a real
Yes,
trooper.
you did.
Do you remember me walking up those stairs?
Oh,
heels.
In heels.
In heels.
she was pregnant still in stiletto. I was like, take those off. I
You
can't
sure
even
did.
wear that. Oh,
Guys, I would like to say
What?
that I have perfect attendance here at
do.
the Rio.
You do.
Wait, I've never missed the show. Ever. I have never, ever missed the show. Yeah.
What are you talking? Well,
No, you don't.
No.
You have
yes,
to
I
leave.
do.
Do you?
No.
Has Lonnie
You
missed a
did.
day,
You
guys?
missed half a day.
A half
Lonnie,
a day, but
you
that
missed half
wasn't
a
my
day.
fault. Let's not bring it back up.
Okay.
Let's not bring it back up. Let's
But I
remind
have perfect
everybody.
attendance. And one time I had drank way too much coffee, you guys. Do you guys remember when I drank way too much coffee?
Oh, you had
Oh, yes,
anxiety
she left a
attack.
half a show.
No, I
She
didn't.
left
I did the whole
no,
show.
she did.
You did. Oh,
So I worked through it.
She
The
did.
paramedics came here, you guys. I drank way too much coffee, and I found out that I'm caffeine sensitive.
That's
You
right.
guys ever had too much coffee and you swear you're gonna have a heart attack?
411, guys, 411.
Yeah, I don't play those games. So, the paramedics came here and everything, and
Yeah.
we still went
you
on with
sure
the
did.
show.
Yes, you did.
Yes, but again, women, we are the ones that go through childbirth.
Childbirth, yes.
We are strong like no one will ever understand, and so I am proud to be a woman.
Me too.
I'm proud that we have hard work ethic, we're strong, we handle it.
Yep.
And we
Yes.
get the job
Yes.
done.
Yes.
That's right.
lady.
Yes.
Right on, sister.
I love it.
There we go.
Okay, now from a big issue to a small tip. Pittsburgh Steelers running back D'Angelo Williams got put on blast, y'all, after leaving a 75-cent tip on a $128 bill. Lonnie. So the waiter even tweeted out the receipt proving the whole thing.
Wow.
And instead of it ending there, a series of tweets, D'Angelo defended himself, explaining that the service was terrible, including waiting over an hour for his food, you know how that is when you're hangry, and never getting drink refills, and that it was his right to leave the tiny tip. So the server actually ended up losing their job because of the
Wow.
entire incident. So I want to ask y'all, is it okay to leave a small tip? And should the server have ever been fired because they tweeted their tip retaliation?
Okay, let me first say that the owner of the
Yes.
restaurant saw everything that happened, and he said that, in his view, what the waiter did was wrong.
Yeah.
So in his eyes, the customer is always right.
Yes,
that's
that's
why he
great
got
service.
fired.
Yes.
Okay,
That's-
and there's
Customer
always two
service
sides
is
to every
everything.
story.
Yeah. No, that's very, very true.
At the same time, I feel like I have a right to say this because as an employee of TGI Fridays in Campbell, California, I wore 436 pieces of flair, guys, and saying enough happy birthdays to say, just keep in mind that when you don't tip a server, they are still tipping out to the people who help them bring you your service. The busser, the host, the bartender. And then sometimes they get taxed on the total amount of the bill. So you just got to remember that they're going to get screwed if you don't pay the tip. However, I believe in good service. I eat out almost every day. So at least maybe take care of the people that did make your service comfortable, so that they know you're not being shady, that you're just like, I'm taking care of the bartender because you hooked up those old fashions to get me through my late food. Whatever it may be.
If we're honest, you guys, does anybody feel that lately tips people, the waiters, or just people in general, feel that they are entitled
Yes,
to
they
a tip?
expect it.
What is up with that? I'm like, this is an extra. This is a bonus. This is if I feel it in my spirit.
Yeah.
I only
not
give
when
Jesus 10%, and I'm here giving you 25.
Right, but not when you're serving. When you're serving, though, you work minimum wage. And you
Okay.
don't get
Yeah, I
sick days.
understand
But I
that,
don't like the
Gene.
entitlement.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
like the entitlement of you
Yeah,
think
that's-
that because
And
that
that
has-
is where, I think that is where the waiter messed up. He should have first looked at, okay, the tip and reflected a little bit, self-reflected and said, wait a minute.
He reflected now, I'll tell you that much.
Seriously, I think that if he would have just paused for a second and saw the tip and said, wait a minute, what did I do to deserve this?
Exactly.
Instead of being, you know, prideful or entitled.
Yeah.
He probably would still have his job.
Well,
You
it
gotta
was,
think before
too.
you tweet sometimes.
It's the NFL player. Don't forget that. They also
Exactly.
think just because you have
He's a
money,
star or you-
that's
yeah.
not fair.
Because I mean, would he have done that if it was just a regular
No,
Joe Schmo?
no.
But because it was an NFL or a so-called celebrity,
Yeah.
he goes out and tries to embarrass him.
Yeah.
I mean, I
He
go
got
out and
embarrassed
every time
himself.
I go out, now, you know, people, they like, Lonnie, we know you're not drinking. I went out last night. We know you're not drinking.
Yeah.
But they go extra. You know,
Yeah.
usually when you're a celeb, they go extra on you. Or if they recognize you or know you, they'll go extra
Oh,
on
this
you.
is true.
So it really makes you feel guilty because you're like, dang, I really got to give them.
Wait, do you guys, if someone recognized you, you definitely try to leave a better tip, right?
You guys too.
Oh, I
No,
definitely
you guys,
do.
I'm
You
not
have to, so that they don't
I'm
Twitter
naturally
blasting
a
you.
really,
Yeah.
speaking of tips, I've got a hot one for you.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm so excited. In an interview with E! News at the Toronto International Film Festival, Justin Timberlake revealed that he would be happy to collaborate with his ex, Britney Spears, who recently said she was interested in working with JT again.
You guys!
How cool is that?
That would be awesome.
That is so cool that they want to make beautiful music
That is so
together.
cool.
Right? Because I was a fan of JT and I
Yes,
also
me
was
too.
a fan of Britney Spears. But I think it's so cool that they're able to like put their past behind them and do something for the fans. I love
I mean,
that.
come on.
Because people have been asking about that for years.
Yeah.
I
What
love
if they
it.
came out with duo denim again, you guys, but like
That
a
would be
fly
amazing.
Oh my God, it's
2016
right
way?
there, the picture.
What if they did that like a 2016 version? Would we die? I
Yes.
would.
That was
They were
pretty
so
epic.
cute. What do you guys think? Do you think it's cool? Not?
I think it's amazing. I think once you get to a certain age, when you look back, you know, at the people you dated back then, you've come so far. He's a married man.
Yeah,
she has
just 2
children.
kids.
Yeah, they're just so far past that. I think it would be pretty awesome.
I want to
What?
see Nelly and Ashanti get back together. That's what I want to see.
Oh, wait. You know who I saw?
His new girlfriend is not going to appreciate you saying
Oh,
that.
No, I'm talking about
Miss
on a
Jackson.
song.
Oh,
song,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about a
I
song.
still think.
Okay, you know who I saw on Instagram, like a recent posting? Erykah Badu and Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Just that they were
That would
such
be
a
amazing.
creative duo.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Yeah, that would be good.
Would you work with an ex?
It would depend on who the ex was.
Yes.
And then if it benefited both of us in a positive way, and if the fans really wanted it, yes.
And if Housley was cool with it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I
Of
would
course.
think that would be the first thing. Like, if my man is cool with it, like we're all in a good
Yeah.
place and there's respect there, then yes, I just wouldn't
It's
do
just
anything.
a song, though.
Yeah,
it's just a project.
No,
I mean,
but what if
Nah,
they
you-
made
With
it?
the
You
song
have-
comes
you
a
ever been in
video.
a studio?
A video.
Come on. With the song comes a video, and then you gotta like
No.
move the hair out of the eye.
Yeah, music video,
ooh, stop it.
smooching.
You're turning me on right now.
Twitter blew up recently with a really dope hashtag that you guys are going to die over. What were people sharing? Their weird childhood fears. Some interesting submissions include Cullen, who shared the fear that if he ate watermelon seeds, one would grow in his stomach. You guys ever hear that?
Yep.
And the bloggist whose fear of attics haunted her even though she didn't have one. How does that work?
Oh my gosh.
You in an apartment worried about the attic where? Now, my weirdest childhood fear, okay, I grew up, you know, in a Pentecostal home, so going to church, you know, you'd have, in services, there was the Holy Spirit, and then at moments people would, you know, sometimes there was talks about demons.
Yeah.
So that was such a common thing to hear about in church that I would go home at night and be like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, demons, don't come and get me. Like I was so
gosh.
scared. It was like petrifying. Did you ever go through that or scared of?
No, yes. I love candy well, I really, really loved candy when I was a child.
Yeah.
And one way my mom stopped me from eating a lot of sugar. You guys, this is kind of weird though.
What?
I don't know if she made this up or
gosh.
this is what moms, you know, like
Tell their
nationally
kids.
use. She said, if you eat too much sugar, you'll poop out worms. Have y'all ever heard that?
No, but I just saw gummy worms.
No.
But that is
Like,
mad creative.
So I was so afraid to eat lots of sugar because I got the visual of like worms. Like, but anyways, you guys, I have to admit something.
What?
I tried it on Aiden and it worked.
Really?
It did. But I felt so bad because I knew it was a lie. Aiden loves M&Ms, right? And usually he wants the whole jar. This time I said, Aiden, you can't eat too many. You'll get germs when you poo. And then now he just says, Mommy, I just want an orange one and a blue one. That's it. So, hey, it works. Thank you, Mom.
Wait,
It works.
on that tip,
Let me pass on my fears.
I do give it up for moms because they come up with creative ways to kind of freak you out of it. Okay, tell me if you ever had this. My mom would use other people to be the bad guy if I was acting up. So like, say if I'm Mama Mai and you're like me and you're just not paying attention or not eating your meal. Yes. So you're like,
Be a bad little kid.
so she would like pretend you're just a stranger. She'd be like, look. See, you see that lady? You see her? You look, she come here. She gonna take you, and she take you home. Look. See, she look at you. Hi, eat, hurry. She come, you come, right?
Yes,
And then I'm like, I would be scared of that person. Anybody ever had that?
Yes,
Where you
my
are
mom did that too.
really? Okay, that's crazy.
I
'cause
do
that's
that too, y'all.
What?
I pretend everybody.
Wait, what? You do this? You do what Mama Mai does?
Yes.
What
So
do
to
you
get Aiden to be quiet on a plane, I say, you see that woman over there?
It's so mean.
She's a police woman. She's gonna come and put you in jail. I do.
Oh my
It
God.
works. I know.
I
Just
appreciate
wait.
that lie, because
Just
if
wait.
I was a passenger,
Just wait.
I would appreciate that lie.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I can't believe I'm so
What about yours?
You know what? I grew up in the projects. We had real fear. Like, are you gonna eat today? That was a fear.
Oh my God, Lonnie.
You ain't afraid of the dark when you sometimes in the dark. So it's just, we had real fear. We had time. Y'all in the fantasy land. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Today's style file case is Myra. She is an EMT who works 24-hour shifts. This leaves her no time or energy to take care of herself. And check it out. She's only 25 years old. That is way too young to be stuck in a rut. So today, we're helping her step up her game. It's time to dive back into the style file and learn a little bit more. This is Myra's story. Young Myra was just like any other teenager. She had fun playing with her hair and makeup and keeping up with trends. Now Myra is a hard-working EMT and married to her loving husband, Chase. She's devoted to her job, but no longer gives her appearance the full attention it deserves.
Hi ladies of The Real, my name is Myra, I'm 25 years old. I am an EMT and I have been for the last 5 years. I work crazy work hours 3 times a week for 24 hours and I feel like I'm in the slump of not wanting to get ready. I've been married for 3 years and I still feel like I'm young and I need to dress up and I haven't been motivated to do that. A typical day for me consists of getting in the shower, putting on some moisturizer, throwing on some hair conditioner, spray on, and throwing my uniform on and going. After work, I just throw on my workout clothes and I clean the house and my husband just sees me in those outfits.
Lucky for Myra, the Slay Squad is here to help take her look from tired to wired. Getting her hair in shape is Micah B. Keeping her face flawless is Lindsay Calloway. And taking care of her wardrobe is the one and only Oakley Stevenson. The Slay Squad has reported for duty and style file case number 3009 is in progress. Myra, you're in good hands.
I cannot wait to see her revealed. Now, the Slay Squad is hard at work on her backstage right now. Look at him. This is going to be a good one.
Yes.
Now, one thing Myra told us she wants to work on is her motivation to get ready in the morning. Even though she has to wear the same uniform to work every day, she still wants to give herself a little pop. So she wants some tips on how to get her hair done fast and right.
Well, she's got really gorgeous, thick hair that probably takes a long time to blow dry.
Right.
So we found this awesome hair straightener that does a 2-in-1 job. You guys gotta see this.
That's cool.
Wait, have you guys ever heard of this? Okay, this is a wet to straight hair iron by Remington that lets you skip the step of blow drying, saving you time in the morning, and it still leaves your hair shiny.
Yes.
Leaves you with those nice shiny
is
locks.
awesome.
And that's everything when you have something to look forward to that you know that's going to save you time, okay? So you guys, it has unique steam vents on the top of the iron that safely remove water from damp hair, allowing you to dry and style at the same time.
That's genius.
Crazy.
So it creates longer, lasting, beautiful finish. Lasting
Wow.
We are about to play, for the first time this season, our fans and my favorite game.
Yes!
Oh, okay, over the past 2 seasons, our eagle-eyed viewers have battled their way through over $24,000 worth of designer goods, hoping to spot the real luxury item over the cheap tawdry fake. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes!
Are you ready to play Fake It Art? All right. Feast your eyes on today's items, folks, because they're up for grabs. In each pair is a pricey, must-have designer piece, as well as the cheaper mock-off version. We will bring down some audience members to try to spot the real items, and if they do, it's theirs to keep. If not, they will go home instead with our priceless t-shirts from The Real. Show them, Tam. Ta-da! That face. All right, let's do this. Our first audience member is Lauren Wonka. Come and play Fake It or Take It. Okay, Lauren, where are you from?
I'm from Chicago, Chi-Town.
You good at spotting the real from the fake?
I think so. I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
Okay, channel yourself.
Focus.
Hit her up, Ace.
Sa? Okay. One trend that is not going away quietly is the off-the-shoulder chambray dress. Here we have 2. One of these dresses is designed by Rebecca Minkoff and sells for $198. And the other is a mock-off that costs $79. So, which would you take?
Okay, you've got nice shoulders, I can tell. This is something you gotta own. Audience, what do you think? You guys, speak up, we gotta hear from you. Okay, all right, I think she's got it. All right, give it to us, babe.
I think it's 1.
This is good. We're off to a good start, you guys. I feel it. Who else is ready to play Fake It or Take It? Because I want to see Sakisha Williams. Where you at? Okay, Sakisha, where are you from?
From Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
We have beignets there.
I love beignets.
We're so good. Okay, Lonnie, tell her what she's got.
Step into fall with a pair of thigh-high peep-toe boots in rich olive green. Now, one of these pairs is designed by none other than Yeezy himself, a.k.a. Kanye West. You need to come on the show. We showing your boots, Kanye, all right?
Yes.
And they sell for $995. The others are faked, just priced at $64.99. Which one will you take, sweetie?
Okay, you know you want these. Can you imagine walking around Baton Rouge in these? What do you think, you guys? 1 or 2? 2? He says 2.
I'm gonna go with 2.
She's crazy.
Okay, here we go. You go with number? 2!
No! It was number 1. Sorry.
It's all right. That's it. You got
girl.
a t-shirt from The Real. Okay, you guys, it's all right. Because it's still in
winning spirits right here. We got one more item in today's Fake It or Take It! All right. Show some love, audience, for our hopeful next winner, Jessica Salinas! Okay, Jessica, I love your energy already. Where are you from, babe?
Houston, Texas.
Ooh, Houston. I'm going there next week. Okay, Tam.
Yes.
Tell her to take something home for Houston.
Okay, take your moto jacket to the next level by getting one in a less traditional color, like beige. Here we have two. One of these jackets is a genuine leather designed by Acne Studios and sells for a whopping $1,600.
Wow.
And the other is a mock-off priced at just $66. Which would you take?
Okay, one or two, audience. $1,600. Okay, $1,600. Houston, it gets really cold in the fall. Come on, girl, Jessica, what's your answer?
This is for my mom. Let's go with 1.
Shared the screen with some of Hollywood's biggest names. He danced alongside J-Lo in Shall We Dance and crossed over 8 Mile with Eminem. Now he plays a retired football player with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in the hit HBO show Ballers. Please welcome Omar Miller.
It's
I had no idea.
I'm about 6'6".
Oh, wow.
It is not an illusion.
Well,
Yes.
you are a big sports guy. You even have your podcast called Ozone.
Yeah.
And, so because of all of that, and you play a retired football player on Ballers, who's your favorite football team?
The Raiders.
I love how passionate you are about it. Now, you're also a part of a very interesting fantasy football league, right?
Yes.
Tell me about
Fantasy football, man.
Yes. And you know what? I'm more of a baseball head, but my friends were in this league, and it's kind of like a celebrity league, if you will.
Okay, like
and,
who?
And Jesse Williams is in it.
Wow.
John Legend is in it.
Wow.
Jonathan Sadowski is in it. Boy, a bunch of recognizable guys are in it.
Colin Kaepernick of the 49ers is still continuing his protest of not standing up during the national anthem.
Right.
What is your opinion on that?
Well, you know what? I think that realistically, the only way that it's going to be effective is if he continues it. The only thing that I wonder is I see a lot of different protests, and I think as a country we have a lot to work on. I am, thank you. But as a black man and as somebody who travels the world, I also get to see what we do well. And one thing that we can do well is adjust. And the right that he has to protest is his right, and I support him in that. Now, my thing is that in his protest, I think you need a specific demand. Because otherwise, when does the protest end?
Exactly.
At which point do you say, okay, I'll stand for the anthem again?
Right.
Is it when the law changes?
Right.
Is it when there's zero people being killed by the police? What actually is the end point so that you can say, okay, this protest was successful, and now here's the result.
Yeah.
And maybe just us even having this conversation is the
result
success.
he wants.
Right, exactly.
And I can't be mad at that at all.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Okay, well, if you were an NFL player, would you bend the knee as well?
You know what? I think that if I was on the squad and we had a clear plan of action and we were organized, yeah, I could roll.
Okay.
You see, I don't know if you guys know this, he's got the #1 selling jersey right now in the NFL.
Yes. Yeah.
He's got tons of support. There's a lot of veterans who support him. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are very angry at him, but I also think the media didn't do a good job of
Showcasing both sides.
Of actually showcasing his whole quote.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
he didn't just, they cut the clip. He didn't just say that little bit in the clip. He talked extensively about, he was very articulate and spoke extensively about his stance and about the presidential candidates and the whole nine.
Right.
And I think all of that needs to be addressed, not just because the way that it got spun was, there's a backup quarterback who just got paid
They made
and now
him look
is on a knee.
disrespectful.
They made him look disrespectful. I don't think that was his point. I haven't talked to the brother, but I don't think his point was to disrespect the flag. Because I was a baseball player and I loved the national anthem. I loved it. Like that's when it's time to get busy. That's
Isn't
when
it
you
funny?
focus
They
up.
didn't
You know
even
what I mean?
know. He's been sitting for a long time.
He's been doing it. Yeah. I think it was 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. He's been doing it.
Yeah.
And finally, somebody was like, "Hey, what's up with Colin?"
No, they're being nosy.
Take Colin on 4. You know what I mean? And he's probably sitting there like, "Man, what's taking so long?"
Yeah.
You know what I like about Ballers is that you guys have all of the latest NFL players.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's why I really watch it. 'Cause I'm like, I'm looking for the men.
This one.
You watched that scene?
Yeah, I
That's why
saw
you
it
watching
too.
that.
I
You
was
saw
like,
that,
yeah,
didn't
let
you?
me
See
give you
that?
this
Oh.
number right quick. All right. Give you this number.
Like that
Lonnie, okay?
This is why I did the show. This is the real.
Now tell me, how do you guys get those NFL players to come on? Because, usually they're not like that.
You know what? We shoot in Miami in the winter.
Oh.
And
That's not bad.
I think I can end the sentence there.
Okay, that's why.
It's a great place to be. I think that, in my opinion, I think that the guys live a life that a lot of people like romanticize and fantasize and speculate about. And our show gives a little bit of a glimpse into potentially what it's really like. So those guys want to be participants in that, you know what I mean, and representing themselves. And I tell you the other thing, realistically, the only football players most people know are the quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's true.
They have those rules where you have to wear your helmet nonstop when you're actually on the field. And the cameraman never catches the non-star quarterback.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys, it is their moment. And you know what? You're tuning in to see ball players.
That's
and they're
true.
there.
At the beginning of the show, we cracked open our style file and introduced you to Myra, an EMT suffering from a serious style emergency. Our Slay Squad whisked her backstage and has been treating her hair, makeup, and wardrobe traumas. Now, it's time for us to find out if they were able to revive Myra's style and get her looking like the young fashionista she is at heart. Yes, so excited.
Yes, this is so exciting. Okay, but first, you guys, we have Myra's husband, Chase, here.
Hi, Chase.
He's about to check out the big reveal. Now, Chase, Myra told us more than once that she wants to look good for you. How awesome is that? And what are you hoping she gets out of this amazing makeover?
My wife deserves this. She puts everyone before herself, including myself and friends and everybody. So, she deserves this. She's a beautiful person, so I want her to feel that way. So.
Okay. That's awesome. I can see why she picked you. Okay, so Chase, us, we can't wait any longer. How about you guys? Excited? Is everybody ready to see the new and improved Myra? Okay, so let's refresh our memories of what she looked like before. Can we beam in our holla back hologram? Great, okay. Now, guys, Myra hasn't seen herself since the Slay Squad got their hands on her, and now the time has come. So, Myra, we're really excited. Come on out, girl.
You look great.
Yes.
Lindsay, her face looks so fresh. What did you do to it?
Yeah, so I wanted to give her a sultry brown pigment to spark the eye and give her a natural, nice pop of a lip. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And Micah, she's never switched up her hairstyle ever. Is this easy for her to keep up? How will she do that?
This will be awesome for her to keep up.
Okay.
And the color grow out will be awesome and smooth transition.
It's beautiful.
I love it. They're romantic.
I love it.
Me too.
Okay, Oakley, she's got an incredible body under that EMT uniform. So why did you pick this dress?
Well, for Myra's makeover today, we wanted to update her and also embrace her body that she hides every day. So we chose this beautiful.
Yeah, you got great legs.
We chose this beautiful shade of red. It was perfect with her complexion. And then on top of that, the crochet detail is absolutely amazing for fall. You look incredible.
Myra, you spend your days as an EMT saving people's lives. So what did it feel like today to just get pampered the whole time and help yourself?
Well, it felt good. Everybody was so kind back there and like helped me out, and that feels good to like them taking care of everything where I usually have to take care of my patients and do everything for them, fix their pillows and do everything. It's a lot of stuff that goes behind helping them.
Good for you.
Well, Myra, you haven't seen yourself because we blocked out all of the mirrors. Are you ready to finally see yourself?
Yeah.
All right, Adrian, Tamara, go over there and swirl that mirror. Let her check herself out.
You ready?
Okay, everybody, on the count of 3, we're going to turn the mirror and she's going to reveal herself. 1, 2, 3.
Good. This is different. I've never had anything like this, and I'm feeling like I'm in Hollywood.
Chase, I have to ask you, what do you think about how your wife looks?
It all looks good. You guys did real good. I was hoping you guys wouldn't cut the hair, like cut it shorter. So this looks really good. I mean, I'm perfectly happy.
Lindsay, Micah, Oakley, you ladies lived it up. You slayed this makeover. Thank you so much.